All right, I'm going to be very, very calm when I do this video. Um, but this is just, you can't make this stuff up. People have stereotypes for a reason. People have stereotypes for a reason. And when you have stereotypes, it's because people keep seeing the same patterns of behaviors from a certain type of people. I swear if I'm lying, I am dying. I was on TikTok today and I was scrolling through. And different things come up on your feed, on your For You page. A video of this lady was on an airplane refusing to move her seat. It was on a Spirit airline. The police officer walked up to this lady on the flight because everybody was about to take off, and they were like, "Ma'am, you're in the wrong seat. We're gonna need you to move the seat." She didn't want to move. He asked her like, dude, he had to ask her like 6 or 7 times, "Ma'am, please leave the plane. Ma'am, please." She just refused. Everybody like, "Ma'am, come on, like, come on, what are you doing?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is just, sitting in their proper seat, but this one lady didn't want to move. She had a mask on, she had a hat on. So I love looking at the comments. So I looked down at the comments and people were saying black fatigue. I'm like, black fatigue? And I didn't even realize, I thought it was a white lady. It was a black woman. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. Ma'am, just get off the plane. She didn't want to get off the plane. Officer like, look, I'm going to give you one more chance, ma'am. Please get off the plane or we're going to have to arrest you. Like, we're asking you nicely to get. She didn't want to listen. Just arguing. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing it. I'm like, so the officer leaves. He tells the other officers, a person walks up to the officer at the front of the plane like, look, man, if I just move, and I don't mind, I'll move on her behalf. He's like, nope, it's too late. It's too late. They had to take everybody off that plane. Everybody cooperated. Everybody got off the plane, except still this one woman would not get off the damn plane. All the officers get on the plane and ask her again, "Ma'am, can you please just get off the plane? Either you can get off the plane or you can go to jail. Either you get off the plane or you can get off the plane and go to jail." Once we put the handcuffs on, these officers were as patient and as kind and patient and kind, repetitive, repeating. This lady literally left in handcuffs. Why is it so hard for certain individuals to follow simple instructions? Why is it so hard for people to have some type of respect for others? Why is it so hard that people act like they don't have no damn home training? And you know what it is? A lot of people don't have home training. I personally think we are probably on the second to third generation of children raising children. And what do I mean by that? When you have a child that has no home training, disrespectful, don't have any type of formal, constructive discipline or anything at home, they grow up and then their offspring does the same damn thing. Then they grow up and their offspring does the same damn thing. And it gets worse and worse and worse. When you look at some of these children, you just got to look at their parents. So anyway, I watched that video and I said, dang, wow. I'm thinking it was a Karen the whole dang on time. The whole time it was a black woman. I'm like, oh my goodness, right? Whatever. So I go to work. And I'm like, I'm going to have a good day. I get to my job. I'm a security guy. So at the security place, we work at this big old huge facility. And when a big event is happening the next day, this is like around 10 o'clock, 10 p.m., 10:04. We have to start moving the furniture out the main area for a big event that's happening tomorrow. And we have to put the furniture that we move in the specific spot so that when people come in the next day, they can have, wherever they want to sit and it'll already be in order so we can do the rest of our detail for the security day. Smooth and simple. I talked to the supervisor. He said, hey, it's 2 guys already out there moving things. So, if you want to go in and start helping, go ahead. I said, no problem. I got you. Put on my gloves. I walk outside, go to start moving the furniture. I asked the guys, hey, are you moving the benches? Are you moving all the tables? They say, yeah, but we're trying to get the people cleared out. I said, oh, okay. Well, I asked them all to move while we, take this furniture and move it to the side and they can sit on, the sidelines and stuff, right? They're like, all right, cool. First woman I walk up to, Black woman. Hey, ma'am, how you doing today? Look, we're close. We're moving everything out of the way. So we're just asking everybody to move out of the area. Immediate attitude. Why you ain't talk to those people over there? I'm like, man, I'm getting to everybody. I'm just, you're the first person closest to me. I'm just saying we need everybody to move out. Well, make me a last priority, ma'am. We're just trying to move all this stuff out of the way. We're not asking you to leave. Well, what time is it closed? I'm like, ma'am, it's not closed. We just have to move the furniture out of the way. We have a big event and stuff happening. So she didn't want to hear what I had to say. I took a deep breath. I walked to the next group of people. Guess what they did? They cooperated. I walked to a couple. It was an older couple. Matter of fact, it was like a family. It was like probably 6 or 7 people. They're all sitting down, and I asked them to leave. The older gentleman, you could tell he was visibly irritated, but he didn't say anything. The lady said, "Hey, well, we're about to about to bring out the birthday cake for a birthday." I'm like, "I understand. You don't have to go anywhere. It's just we have to move these." The older gentleman, the white guy, told everybody to leave on my behalf. They all did it. No problem. I walked to a younger couple. It was 2 girls, one black girl, one white girl. I asked them to leave. They seemed like they were like 18, 19 or so. And I was like, "Thank you so much for your cooperation." And the black girl said to me, "Why wouldn't I cooperate? You act so nicely." I said, "Thank you so much," and turned and looked at the other black woman that was just sitting there. Attitude, kids running all around the damn place. Then her homegirl showed up. Now, me and the other officers are literally lifting and moving all these chairs and tables to clear out the area so they can get set up for the next day. And this woman refuses to move. Refuses. Let her kids drag the chairs that we need to use all over the place. Stank ass attitude. Her homegirl stank ass attitude. And you know what I noticed? All those women had no men in sight, nothing but kids and bad attitudes. It took us getting the police to explain to them to move 5 feet over so that we could do our job properly, man. You understand? Insane. These stereotypes of people always seeing the angry black woman or whatever. Yo, it's real. How is it I watch a TikTok video and then literally a couple hours later, that exact same thing happened to me? Refusing to move, refusing to just, "Please, could you please get off this part of the property so we can do our job?" Now I wonder how those kids are going to be raised and how they're going to behave. Well, you have a parent who don't even want to follow simple instructions. No discipline, no structure. Just do what you want to do because you want to do it how you want to do it. Now we got everybody talking about this black fatigue and all this stuff. And it's like, I honestly can't blame certain people for having issues with certain type of black people, certain types of things. But we got to have some different categories, man. There's certain things as white people. You got hicks, you got hillbillies, you got rednecks, you got, you know what I'm saying? There's all different types. Same thing with black people. And I'm trying to tell you right now, those ratchet, ghetto ass, bad attitude individuals that we have to deal, we don't want to be around them either. We don't want to have to deal with this bullshit either, man. You know what I'm saying? And they make it a bad situation for the rest of us because we got to deal with this stupid stuff because people can't differentiate between an asshole and the rest of us. We are sick and tired of dealing with these stupid ass, badass, entitled, disrespectful, ghetto ass attitudes, man. And they wonder why brothers are leaving the damn US to go get a different type of woman because they're tired of the bull. They're tired of the stupid stuff. This is what we've been going with for decades and decades and decades. Everybody's getting sick and tired of it, man. We're tired of it. We are sick and tired of it. But, tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. Peace.